Hi, my name is Brittany and I am currently an elementary school teacher in South Florida. I have been teaching for 3 years now, and I realized that as much as I love teaching and I love working with my kids, I need to do something more. This is all I ever wanted to do, was be a teacher, so to sit here and say that I don't want to do this anymore kind of hurts, but I've realized that I'm not making the impact that I've always wanted to make an impact. I became a teacher because I saw how much of a difference my teachers made for me and for my peers, and I wanted to do the same thing. But, teaching more and more, I've realized that we're not trained properly and we're not helping our kids the way I thought we would be helping them. And so by going to law school, I know I can make an impact that is much bigger than just my classroom or at my school. I can make sure that kids throughout the state are receiving the proper training and the proper support that they need. I want to become a prosecutor. Now, I know it sounds bizarre to go from teaching to being a prosecutor, but when you sit there and you think about it, they both kind of share some ideologies that are the same. Because as a prosecutor, you just like a teacher have a child's life in your hand, and you got to see how can you help them. It's not about sending them straight to juvie, and it's not about, putting it on their record as, they're a criminal forever. As a prosecutor, we can determine, this child may need drug and alcohol treatment. This child look at all the trauma that they experienced when they were a kid and they never learned the strategies to cope with that. How can I provide them the mental health treatments and services that they need? And so as a prosecutor, I believe that I would make such a difference because I'm going in there with the mentality of, I want to help. How can I help? Because I know that anyone at any time can change their life around and can make a difference. So I want to show my children that would be in the court with me that, you made a mistake, but that's okay. We're going to fix it. And I know that as a prosecutor, I would be able to make sure that every child receives a proper prosecution, that there's no biases in there, and they receive a good sentencing, something that would actually help them and make a difference. I see every day when I go into my classroom how much my kids struggle and how our education system is sending down it's a pipeline to prison, as they say. And I don't want to be a part of that anymore. And if they are going to have that pipeline down to prison, I want to be that person that helps stop it. That when I'm there prosecuting them, that I'm supporting them and they realize that it's okay to have made a mistake. And that there's someone who's going to help you and who's going to teach you, you're going to have your rehabilitation, and maybe you'll go back to high school. Maybe you'll get your GED or your high school diploma, or you'll just change something in your life. Maybe you'll stop taking drugs or alcohol. And I really believe that prosecutors make all the difference in the world. And I know that I wouldn't be making the injustices any worse. I would be helping it, because there are so many injustices in our criminal justice system right now that I don't even know how you can say that it's a justice system, because that's not what the word means. And I know that if I become a prosecutor, that at least for all of the children that I prosecute, they would have received a fair trial. They would receive some sort of sentencing that is going to help them. This is my video. Thank you.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.